Hola, ma gente. Here we are in Pichidangi. Beautiful little beach, lovely place, staying here with Carlos and his family. I'll tell you that story another time, but what a fantastic backdrop, huh? That's the real ocean, seagulls, there's some sea spray coming in, so hopefully I'm not going to get trapped in this little spot I'm in, but you never know. But it's time to catch you up a little bit on where we've been, what we've been doing. But after a serious ride into Chalten, it was time to get on the ferry and get over to Chiloe Island, and let me tell you the story of a wonderful time that we had in Chiloe. So after a super hard day on gravel coming into Chalten, I got to say the Hotel Mi Casa was strangely quiet and peaceful, and not surprisingly after the near continuous rattle and hum of the bike, but peace. And the journey out to the island was a solid 5-hour ferry ride, and we may have been worried about the bikes on that, but oh, is it ever nice to be on a Chilean ferry again. And if you've not watched episode 3, when we were last on an Argentinian ferry and seen the bike go over, you might be interested to see how the Chileans do it slightly differently. Being back in Chile was no problem on this ferry. We got a very specific location for the bikes, set left to right rather than back to front, very smart. We got a personal tie-down service too. These guys had obviously done this many times before. This is how you tie down a bike on a ferry. Our experience in Argentina, not quite the same. Here in Chile, they like to do it up big. This is how you do it. You tie it down, you make sure it's in place, and then you can hit some rollers, you can be out in the waves, and yeah, it stays upright. But after what can only really be described as a calm crossing, the bikes didn't move an inch. The drive into Chiloe Island itself was a big breath out, just like if you've been standing for too long and you just sit down. We've kind of pounded out the journey so far, and so the island, it felt different. Like being on an island, I guess. They say island time, right? Calm, peaceful, different, and you know what? It looked like going back home to the UK too, just like England, green fields, hedgerows, rolling hills, countryside, wrong side of the road again, but apart from that, picture perfect. And thanks again to our Chilean riding buddies, Carlos and Felipe, for giving us some great advice. And Carlos used to live on the island and gave us a tip to try and stay in Castro. Castro is a cool little town right on the ocean on the east side of the island. It's about halfway up, so less than 2 hours drive from the ferry at Quilion. Turns out Castro is the third longest inhabited city in Chile. It was founded in 1567, so very interesting. Famous for its palafito, the houses on stilts basically, but it's a quiet, kind of bustling little Chilean country town, and a neat place to take some well-earned time off those bikes. And our hotel was quite a find. A late Edwardian wooden ex-Barbie palace, basically. A strangely pink, slightly decaying, but super charming and am I allowed to use the word enigmatic? Enigmatic, is that the right word? Guess it is now. Although it was slightly peeling and in some areas partly derelict, it was a way cool place and certainly super memorable as a hotel stop for us. On the balcony with me big hands. Good job, it's the hands, that's all you can see. But yeah, what a spot, hey? Yeah. Would you like to pass me an apple?
Certainly. Golden delicious? Actually, that came off pretty easy. I bet that's as sour as a...
Yucca. Not ready yet, put it back.
I don't think they're eaters. Oh, no, they are, maybe.
Yeah, they're getting there. Hey, but Chiloe Island, huh? I think I've got a new name for this island.
Chill?
Chillax.
Chill, yeah.
I did a bunch of media and film catch-up, but just a really cool, chilled couple of days, unwinding from the road, good food, some yoga, a little run on the waterfront. Just awesome.
And beyond the palafitos and a very nice seafront was the Plaza de Armas, bustling with people and families on vacation, people out skating, kids on bikes, everybody with an ice cream. And in the middle of the square is the fantastic Church of San Francisco, one of a set of preserved wooden Spanish churches on the island. And this little yellow beauty was built in 1912 after the original 18th century one just burnt to the ground. I'm not sure when that actually happened, but the building's actually a Chilean national monument and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Bright Barbie yellow, but inside, wow, what a treat. Neo-Gothic to a T, replaced the granite and stone with all natural Chilean beechwood. And this could have been the cathedral in Gloucester or St. Paul's, all made from wood. Medieval hood mouldings, columns, lancet windows, the works. All wood. Just super cool. But Castro had to come to an end for us. I think in lots of ways the island of Chiloe will always be the island of chillax for me. We had a great time, good food, just very relaxing, and it was time to continue our journey north, up into Pucon, up into the mountains, volcanoes, waterfalls, all kinds of great stuff, but I'm going to save that till next time. So as we always say, like, follow, share, all that good YouTube stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.